Thank you. When God created you, He put everything on your inside. Genesis chapter 1. He breathed the breath of life into you. He fully resourced you. Everything you need is inside you. God is fantastically strategic about you. I'm a certified coach, so I'm going to mix science with faith this afternoon as I teach you. And I want you to follow me. I'm not just a preacher, I'm a scientist. Your brain as an individual, God designed it in such a way that on this head where you have this weave on, you have between 10 and 14 billion cells. Kalabashanturuba. The least person has 10 billion cells. This brain that you carry around. 10 to 14 billion cells. You don't see with your eyes, you see through your eyes. God created you. Don't allow religion to demean you. Don't allow society to make you feel small. Don't allow anybody bring you down and put you in guilt mode consistently. No. God is fantastically strategic about you. And He created you to be the head and not the tail. So I've been asked to remind you this afternoon to take the lead. Take the lead. In this benchmark conference, take the lead. You're the light of the world, not the light of the church. Stop sitting down inside church, clapping and causing traffic jam. Go into politics. Go into the entertainment world. Go into medicine. Go, 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 go. Your mates are waiting for you. Stop condemning. Politics is for dirty people. It's a dirty game. Who will clean it? You see, the entertainment world, they just wear nonsense. You see, they go there and dress well. And be an example. Be the salt there. Take the lead. Go to the sports world. Go into business. My husband and I are in full-time ministry. We've been in full-time ministry for over 30 years. But listen to the other side. We have been in full-time business for about 35 years. There's no church in this world that can say without them, FFA will be stranded. I don't draw salary from church. There's nothing wrong with it. But God has blessed the works of my hands. Some of you saw it on Instagram. I just opened a restaurant where you come and eat amala, begiri, abula, and I am still anointed. Take the lead. Being in school, listen, what you are gifted for is superior to what you are trained for. Finish that course, but look inside. What did God gift you? What gifts did God put on your inside? What are you gifted for? Do something with your life. Refuse to be a graduate beggar. Refuse to be at the mercy of your mates. That's why I started with that. You've got it on your inside. It's there. Your brain. This your brain. It's not only for wig. Think. I'm here this afternoon in the confine of the time that I have to challenge you. Jesus put it on your inside. Go and manifest. Somebody designed this that I'm wearing. Do you know how much I paid her? So what are we talking about? You get abroad. Is a war? Look with you. Some of you love to be soldiers. Go to the school. Some of you want to be naval officers. Go there. Stop just singing in the choir. Go out. Go and sing in the army choir. Do something with your life. Do something profitable with your life. I came this afternoon to provoke you. If you are not tired of where you are is tired of you. Move up. Go forward. Do something with your life. When you present the gospel, you should be respected. There is a language the world understands. You cannot look 67 at 27 and expect the world to understand what you're saying. The world has moved. There's a way you tie your scarf and you look older than your age. In the name of religion. There are marriages today that have issues. And they are blaming the devil. And the devil is saying, I don't even know the address of your house. Go and matter in quarters that matter. That is what I came to tell you this afternoon. How can you tell me you are a student and all you earn is only what your parents send to you? Can't you sell biro? Can't you sell exercise books in school? Can't you go to the market and buy Ankara, put a little 1,000 naira or 200 naira and sell? Can't you sew something and sell and make money and save? So that those of you that are ladies, when the man comes, he will know that you are ready. Ready spiritually, ready physically. He will know he cannot treat you anyhow. Christianity is not boring. Jesus came to give us life, not to give us sorrow. Mashu, mato, don't go. Hey. No, your life should be exciting. People should look at you and say, we want to serve your God. Show me, why are you always happy? Why are you so blessed? Why are you so healthy? Why is it that your marriage is fine? I want to serve your God. Take the lead in that area. Please take note of the following things before I go back to the United States of Akure, where I came from this morning. Number one, life is a battle for territory. Take note. When you were conceived, a lot of spermatozoa struggled to be you. You couldn't fast, you couldn't pray, you couldn't speak in tongues. You fought with them and you won. How come that you were the one that was fertilized? Can't you see that you were born a success? Biology Form 2 is reminding you that you were born a champion. Whatever you go through is smaller than what is on your inside. We have just been told the Lion of the tribe of Judah is there. Life is a fight for territory. Don't allow low self-esteem, discouragement, disappointment to rob you of taking the lead. 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse number 37. The God that delivered me from the mouth of the lion and the bear, he would. So the God that delivered you when spermatozoa struggled with you, he's still alive. And you will succeed in the name of Jesus. Amen. The second thing I want to tell you today is that discover your lane and stay there. Discover your lane and stay there. I'm not in competition with anybody. I won't preach the way your mommy Gio will preach. She won't preach the way Reverend Samson will preach. Be yourself, like yourself, and stay in your lane. You are not sent to everybody. You cannot do everything. Know your assignment and stop gallivanting all around. This matter not tribe by tribe. This is a tribe today. It's different from my tribe. It's one nation of Israel, but 12 tribes. This is a tribe. First Square Gospel Church is a tribe. It's different from Redeemed. It's different from Agape, where I worship. That is the reason the cross has 4 entrances. Come with scarf, don't come with scarf. Come with makeup, don't come with makeup. Just come to the cross. Just come. And I have no right to condemn your tribe. It's one nation, but this is your tribe. You have no right to condemn my tribe. Stay in your lane. The rapture will level everybody. If you need to come with your beret, we will meet there. If I need to come without my beret, we will meet. Just make sure you meet the rapture. You are not deputy God. You are not the supervisor general of destinies. So why are you condemning other tribes? Face front, my dear. Face your job. Stay in your lane. There are people that will never listen to me, but will listen to you. And there are people that will never listen to you. There are people you can never reach. That's how we reach. Stay in your lane. Let's make the master proud without pulling down each other. Take the lead. Number 3, value God. God did not create a world in which he will not be needed. Value God. Honor him. 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 30. They that honor me, I will honor. But those that dishonor me, I will hold in light esteem. That's the word of the Lord. They that despise me shall be lightly esteemed. Honor God. Any dress I will wear that I cannot use to roll on the floor for Jesus, may I never have it. By God's grace, my husband and I, we pastored thousands of people. We founded 36 churches by God's grace. But I still go to church to sweep. And I will sweep till Jesus comes or till I can sweep no more. Because I am first a Christian before I am a bishop's wife. It was broom phone I was holding before Jesus gave me microphone. So why will I drop broom phone? Because I am now a bishop's wife. No. Value God. Honor him. Love him. Serve him. Some of you don't even know that. And it's about cooking water. Now listen. You base your life on social media. Some people that you see on social media, they just cleared one spot in their room when they take selfie. They posted. If the camera should mistakenly show you the other side, you not base your life on that. It's not necessary. Find out God's purpose for your life. Stay there. And don't listen to the noise of the markets. Face your God. Love him. Serve him. And I can categorically tell you today that a great, good Christian marriage is a salary paid by God. I'm a proof. You are still single. You will come late to church. I will meet them there. Praise worship. There are 3 things that are most important in any service. Praise worship, word, and giving. Every other thing is extracurricular activity. I'm telling you the truth. So, we meet them when they are doing praise worship. When it's time to give offering, you use time to go to the toilet, or you think because I'm singing, I'm leading praise worship, or I'm an usher, you dodge. When you dodge challenges, championship of life dodges you. Say, because, so you pretend, and they pass the offering bucket. You say, I was serving. Listen, beloved, God is not a blind promoter. God does not throw up he lifts up. God doesn't throw up, he lifts up. I told some people, if you envy me, you are a witch. Where were you when I was sweeping? When I was scrubbing the church? Look at this mouth. It has drunk all sorts of waters before because of the gospel. We were on the riverine area some years ago, Christmas time, preaching the gospel. When we had a shipwreck, 13 of us died. God brought 3 back. 10 still went. We didn't go there to have a party. We went to preach the gospel. You don't envy anybody because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they are serving God. God is not a blind promoter. He doesn't throw up, he lifts up. You pass, he lifts you. You pass, he lifts you. Love God though. Let me tell you this, value God. That is the most important statement I can make in this preaching. Value God. Add VAT to your God. Value added tax. Serve him as if you are the only one. Love God as if you are crazy. Let your mates run after you when it comes to serving God. Whether you will fall down on Okada while going for choir practice, it doesn't matter. Beat drums. You know why my husband and I beat the drums last Sunday in church? To remind ourselves, because I was the praise worship leader while he was the drummer. As single people, and we got married. That doesn't mean drummer will marry. But our own happened. So sometimes because you think you are now a man of God, you are now a bishop, you can't beat drums again. Says who? Says who? Serve God with passion. Love him. Conference is going on. There will be evening session. Come early. Even if you are not a part of the sanctuary department, arrange the chairs. He that sits in the secret, he will reward you in the open. When you pass in church, you notice that one chair is not, do it well. There is a God in heaven. The big boss, he's watching. Spend your energy on God. I'm telling you, it pays to serve Jesus. Number 4, life is full of joy and sorrow, so make the right choice. It's a choice. Be happy even when there's no visible reason to be. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. God comes late when he wants to come big. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Because you have not seen it now does not mean it is absent. Anytime your neighbor is sharing a testimony, is a sign that God is in your neighborhood. Rejoice. Be happy. You want to be married and there are wedding invitations. Be there. Help them. It's a seed. Genesis 8:22. While the earth remaineth. Does the earth remain? Yes. Seed, time, harvest shall not cease. Run. Choose joy. Number 5. Do not live your life based on people's opinions. You want to take the lead? Let God be pleased no matter who is offended. Opinion is the cheapest commodity on earth. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse number 4. 2 Timothy 2:4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Some people will tell you to your face, did you kill Jesus? Are you the GO's daughter? Are you the GO's son? It doesn't matter. Some will tell you to the people that will tell you, it doesn't matter. It's God you are serving. Live your life. Don't live your life based on opinions. I am one of the most criticized women on earth. I'm telling you, but you see, it's making me fatter. So I preached a message titled, Thank God for your Penina. Was it not Penina that pushed Anna to get Samuel? The moment you are criticized, you should rejoice. It is a sign that you are breaking through. Hey, my enemy is noticing me. Oh, because there's no way they can criticize your message if they don't listen to it. Hey, want to listen? Thank you so much. Cheap adverts. Yes, cheap. Number 6. Always remember that whatever you have access to is not a proof of your ability. John chapter 3 verse 27. Therefore remain humble. That's how to take the lead. Remain humble. When last did you wet your makeup before God? When last did you kneel down? When last did you lie prostrate before the Lord to say, Lord, who am I? See what you have done. Go to the mortuary and see people that know how to pray. Look at your mates. Some know better, some pray better, some are nicer. But see what the Lord has done for you. Do you know that according to statistics, you breathe 26,000 times a day? Tomorrow, count it. My husband and I have 2 hospitals. And sometimes we have to transfer patients when we refer them in our ambulance. They pay for oxygen. If God were to charge you, do you think you can afford it? Me. Do you know how much oxygen is? So rather than focus on what I don't have, look at me, I had an extra semester, look at so. Why don't you shift it? Is it not the person that is alive that can thank God? God, look at me, I'm not even married, I am now 30. You know why you are not married? You have not thanked God enough that you are marriageable. The mad person on the street, can he or she be thinking of marriage? God, I've been married, I don't have a child. You've not thanked God enough that you are married. Thank him. Gratitude makes God to collapse time. Gratitude is a multiplier. Give thanks to the Lord. Whatever you have is not your ability. Number 7, life is meant to be shared. That's how to take the lead. 2 Kings chapter 4. Life is meant to be shared. Start now. Don't live for yourself. One day my driver said to me, Mommy, even if you don't pray again, the prayers that lepers in those states pray for you is enough. Who will go to bed tonight thanking God for you on your campus? Who will go to bed tonight thanking God for you in your branch church? Who? Life is meant to be shared. In 2 Kings chapter 4, the moment that woman stopped pouring, the oil ceased. The reason why a lot of people are on the same spot is because they are too stingy with life. Don't wait till you have 1 million naira. Start small. There are dresses you have not worn in 6 months. That may be somebody's Christmas wear. Lepers are there. I have an orphanage. And you know what that means? There are children there. I remember one baby was brought in a nylon bag some years ago to the orphanage. There were about 1,000 flies and maggots. I'm not exaggerating. This is the altar of God. I had that baby for only 4 days. I even named him Andrew. Took him to the best pediatrician in Akure. Sat beside him with one of my caregivers. And I would see some mucus coming out of his nose. Then I would call the nurse, excuse me, see, Andrew is bringing, by the time we get there, live maggots, live, from his skin, from his nostrils. So he was already decaying on the inside. He died 4 days after. I cried. My husband said, but you gave him the best 4 days of his life. Things are happening. Help somebody. Some of you, social media has restructured your life. You don't even respect elders anymore. Just because you can hide behind a keyboard and data is free between 7 p.m. and something. You insult your pastor. You insult the man that stood beside your mother when she was having you. The book of Proverbs says, he that curseth father or mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness. Don't join them. Society labels what society does not understand. Some of you can no longer genuflex, not to even talk of kneeling down or prostrating for your mother, the one that suffered on your behalf, or for your father. Hello, daddy, I'm very upset. Oh, daddy, I don't like what you are saying. Then you cut the phone. Do you know what? The angels will be instructed in heaven. Subtract 11 years from his life. Let me prove it to you in the Bible. If you think I'm speaking outside the Bible, honor thy father and mother, that it shall be well with you, and your days shall be prolonged. So let's flip it. Dishonor thy father and mother, and it shall not, and thy days shall be. There are people you don't curse. There are people you don't insult. Speak neither good nor bad to Jacob. If you don't know what to say, just leave. Just go your way. Don't use your head to carry the anger of God. Hebrews chapter 5, beginning from verse 1 to 5, tells us even the high priest, the best of pastors, is taken from among men. God knows that we are not perfect, yet he called us. Honor your parents, your destiny parents, your spiritual parents, your biological parents. Some blessings are not said, they are provoked. Provoke. When you get married, young ladies, snatch your mother-in-law from your husband and make her your own and bless her. My mother-in-law died at the age of 110, practically in my hands. One day she said to me, Mama, don't raise your right hand up. I did. She said, among your mates, in 70 times, 7 times, you will stand out. Mother-in-law. Don't go into a marriage. I don't even know all this mother-in-law. My mother-in-law died. Okay. Genesis 8:22 is there. Maybe you two, you will get married. You will have children. Those children too will pray that prayer one day. If you don't want to repeat, don't sow it. Thank you. I have sown seeds of wisdom into you. Go and prosper. You will be greater than I am. You will be wealthier than I am. You will be more connected than I am. The grace and the mercy of God will make you to be greater than your mates. In the name of Jesus.